This video will define the row echelon form of a matrix and show you how to take the row echelon form to find the solutions to a system of equations. So the definition of the row echelon form of a matrix is that you have ones on the diagonal, right, and you have zeros to the left of the ones. Obviously not in the first row because your 1 is in your first spot, but you have ones along the diagonal, okay, and then everything to the left of those ones is a 0, okay. So this bottom triangle is zeros, and that means that you have the matrix in row echelon form. Why is that important? Well, once we have a matrix in row echelon form, it's fairly easy to get the solution of the system of equations from the row echelon form. Once again, let's work backwards and translate this matrix into the system of equations. From this bottom row, well, first let's remember that the first column is my x, the second's my y, the third's my z, and the last column is my right-hand side, or in other words, equals this. So from the last row, row 3 here, I get 1z is equal to 2, or I can just simply write that z equals 2. Well, I already know what z is equal to. From the second row, I get y, because it's 1y, minus 3z is equal to 1. Well, from there, I can go ahead and substitute n for z, okay, and generate what y is equal to. Y is going to equal minus 3 times 2 equal to 1. Y is going to equal minus 6. Y minus 6 is going to equal 1, or y is going to equal 7. So now I know my z, and now I know my y. Okay. From the first row, I see that x minus 2y minus z is going to be equal to 0. Well, from here, I can plug in for y and z and solve for x. I get x minus 2 times 7 minus z, well, I know z is 2, equals 0. I get x minus 14 minus 2 equals 0. Or I can continue to solve that and see that x is going to equal 16. So based on this row echelon form, it's fairly easy to get our solutions. In this case, it was 16, 7, 2. Okay, x, y, z. So that is why we want to get it in row echelon form. And just to review, row echelon form is when we have ones on the diagonal and zeros to the left of those ones.